guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a story time video, and it kind of ties around Christmas time because when the story happened, well, not the story, but when this incident happened, it was winter time. It was around Christmas, and this stalker, he and his cousin were basically haunting me and my best friend, and I felt like I could tell this story now because one of them is in jail, and then the other one's like the main stalker is not in jail, but he's we will get into that. Let's just start from square one. So if the lighting goes out and like off or starts to like be weird, it's because I'm using natural lighting. I'm in front of my window. Okay, that's all the way. So the story starts when I was going into my freshman year of high school, and I was talking to, this is back on Facebook, was popping, everybody was on Facebook, whatever. So there's this guy named Rakeem. I'm going to say his cousin's name and his name because I know for a fact they don't watch my videos. But okay, so his cousin, the first cousin, excuse me, his first cousin that I'm actually talking about is named Rakeem, and he and I were talking. We weren't dating or anything, but for some reason this boy thought I was dating him, and I was in a relationship with my other best friend's brother at the time, and I was like, I'm not dating you, like I'm just strictly talking to you as a friend, like you inboxed me on some like weird ass shit, and I was like, we can be friends, nothing more, nothing less. So he was like, okay, whatever. So somehow he got my number on Facebook. My dumb ass put my phone number on Facebook. So he got my number, he was calling me, he was texting me. So one day we were sitting in my best friend's at the time, Ajane's, we were sitting in her uncle's restaurant, and this boy was blowing up her phone. I didn't have a cell phone at the time, and he was blowing up her phone. And she kept calling me, she kept telling me, Isha, like, you need to get him, like, my mom is on her way here, we about to get picked up, and if he keeps texting and calling my phone like that, I'm gonna get in trouble because we ain't supposed to be talking to boys. We're like 15, 16 at the time. I'm like, yeah, I know, like, I don't know what to tell him. So somehow we managed to block his number, and then he had made another Facebook account just to inbox me. So we went into freshman year, and he was still kind of lurking, not really as bad anymore. He was like locking up my pictures, locking up Facebook posts or whatever, and then it went from that to him messaging me every day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So then I was like, okay, maybe I should give him time today. We ended up moving further west in Indianapolis, so we was like at this point in Speedway. So I was talking to him. I wasn't dating anybody at the time anymore. I broke up with my best friend's boyfriend. I'm not gonna say his name because he's low-key like famous. So I'm not gonna say his name, but we're just gonna call him Jay. So I wasn't dating Jay anymore, and I was still talking to Rakeem, like on and off or whatever. I got a phone at this point, and this is when I had a My Touch from T-Mobile, and I thought I was the stuff. I had this phone. I'm walking around like, yeah. I'm walking around like, yes, oh, yes. Like, I got a cell phone. Like, can't nobody touch me. Can't nobody do nothing. So he and I were talking, and then I got sick, like really sick, and I had to change schools and stuff because I missed so much school. And then they were talking about, you know, take my grandma to CPS and like taking me away from her or whatever. So at this point I'm 17, and he and I were talking on the phone one day, and he's like, I know where you live at. And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, I know where you live at, and I know your apartments are yellow. And I'm like, what? Like, you know where I live at? Yeah, I saw y'all was out west. And I'm like, whoa, what are you talking about? So you know, I stopped talking to him. I deleted him, blocked him on everything. So at this point I got an Instagram, and I saw him on Instagram, like he was following me. And I'm like, oh my god, like, dude, like everywhere I go you are there. And then this is around the time that Facebook had got the Facebook call thing. So he was calling me on Facebook because he was like, "Oh, my phone's messed up, yo. I can call you from my house." I'm like, I don't care. Like, you're stalking me at this point, and I would literally call the police on you. And he was just like, "Okay, man, whatever. You wanted me. I wanted you, whatever. We was in a relationship." I'm like, "You're delusional." "No, we weren't." Like, "I'm sorry, but we're not in a relationship." So then, somehow his cousin started inboxing me. His cousin started talking to me, and I was like feeling his cousin. His cousin was cute, and I was like, okay, I'll talk to you soon. And his cousin started talking, and somehow I found out they were cousins. So he was like, one day we were on the phone. He was like, "Oh, so my cousin Rakeem," and I was like, whoa. He was like, "Yeah, my cousin Rakeem, tell me how y'all used to date, I don't care, And I'm like, "We didn't date." He was stalking me on Facebook. Like, I'm sending him like all the screenshots that I had and stuff over the years, and he's like, "Word, like this is." And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, that shit starts to add up when I had your picture as my screensaver, my lock screen." He had my phone. He was on my phone. He was like looking at your pictures and stuff. I'm like, what? So I found out his cousin was stalking me before we even started talking. He and his cousin, I don't know, his cousin really didn't date, but it was just so weird. So the months fly by. I, stopped messaging, stopped calling, stopped texting, like cut all ties off with the cousin. So me and the cousin stopped talking, and then a few months later I got a inbox on Facebook, and it was like, "Oh, did you know blah blah blah's in jail?" This isn't Rakeem. This is Rakeem talking to me, telling me his cousin's in jail. And I was like, "No, I don't really care. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Like, I'm blocking you." He made another Facebook page. So I'm like, "What the fuck? Like, every time I delete you, you come back. Like, I don't like you." So he ends up calling me on the phone. He got my number again for reasons I don't know. He had my number. He was like, "Yeah, your best friend gave me your number." I'm like, skirt, hang up, call my best friend. "Bitch, you gave him my number. Bitch, you gave him my number." Skirt, hang up, call my best friend. "Bitch, you gave him my number." "Yeah, I didn't think it was, too bad. I used to talk." I'm like, okay, it's whatever. I'll call him back and I'm like, "Okay, so whatever, what's up? What's your cousin do to get in jail?" Something about him beating up his baby mama. I'm like, "Oh, he had a kid. Oh, he had a kid." He was like, "Yeah, he had a kid. He got one on the way too." And I'm like, what? So I hang up the phone with him, and sometimes something told me to call the jail. I called the jail, gave them his information and stuff, and they were like, "Yeah, we have someone in there as that name, but we can't give you any more information." So it's like, "Okay, thank you, whatever, bye." So then I called to back, and I'm like, "Well, I know he in jail for real, and your next one will call him." So this is what leads me to now. And I got a message from him on Facebook as another person, and he's like, "Yeah, I made another Facebook page. I don't know, sometimes we keep getting disconnected on Facebook." I'm like, "Yeah, because I'm blocking you." So long story short, don't talk to anybody on Facebook. Like, if you don't know that person personally, like face to face, if you never seen them in person, don't talk to them, because you do not want to go through what I went through like 3 years ago. You don't want it, honey. I'm telling you.